This phone call took place on November 17th of 2016 at 11:26 a.m.
It did not say anything about Friday. It did not say anything about Friday. I have kids this weekend, Carl. And emailing me and texting me about it are not appropriate. I have kids this weekend. It doesn't say anything about Friday. It doesn't specifically say what day. This is another mistake. This is the third mistake I've seen in the decree. Sorry, what?
Sorry, I'm almost ran into So, how do you want to deal with this? I understand it's ambiguous.
I would like to have the kids this weekend.
Well, I already asked Alex, and he says he wants to be with me.
He hasn't said that to me, Carl. He's been asking me to come and get him. I'm supposed to have the kids this weekend.
Well, you can ask him again at 7 o'clock, I guess. Talk about it. Look,
I'm supposed to have the kids this weekend, Carl.
No,
if you want to involve the police in this, I can do that. I have no problem doing that. I'll involve the police in it, and I'll show them the decree, Carl, and we can let them decide.
Yeah.
If you want this to get ugly, then we can do that.
Yeah, I'm not afraid of that. I read the document. It clearly states after school, I get the boys this Thanksgiving.
It doesn't say Friday, Carl.
It's school ends on Friday, Kay. For Alex.
I am supposed to have the kids this weekend, Carl.
Kay, school ends on Friday, and the decree says after school. School ends on Friday.
But it does not say on Friday, Carl.
Well, you go ahead and call the sheriff, and we can have him decide. All right? That's fine. I'm not afraid of that. You go ahead. I'm not afraid. All right? In fact, I hope you do, so that we can stop these stupid arguments. All right?
You need to let me have the kids. I am supposed to have the kids, Carl. If you don't, I will document it, and it will come out in court.
Okay, you're not supposed to have the kids. Next year...
Yes, I am. I'm supposed to have the kids this weekend, Carl.
Okay, look at the document, page 11.
You are also supposed to continue Alex's psychiatric care. You have stopped. That is also against the decree, Carl. It's against the court order.
That's fine.
You have discontinued Alex's psychiatric care. I have an appointment with a play therapist, and I will start taking him to a new psychiatrist.
Really?
Yes, I am.
Are you going to do that?
Yes.
Okay, what are you going to do? What are you going to, are you going
There's
to talk?
nothing you can do about it, Carl.
Are you going to, Kay, if you look at the decree, I'm responsible for all that. So,
I am also responsible for it. I have authority to do it.
So that's what you're going to do with all the money you got, huh? You're just going to waste it on this bullshit. That's amazing.
There's nothing you can do about it, Carl, and if you want to go to court over it, I'm prepared, I'm ready. I have no problem doing that.
I know. It's a good use of the money that you got from it. You're really smart.
You need to let me have the kids.
Jay, no.
This is my weekend to have the kids, Carl.
Hey, I'm sorry, but it's pretty clear. After school, and school is on Friday.
Carl, you need to let me have the kids.
All right, listen, you do get permission.
This is my weekend.
It's not true.
Yes, it is, Carl. It is my weekend to have the kids.
Okay, bottom of page 11. It's very clear.
Alex has been begging me to come and get him.
Well,
I can prove that, Carl.
That's fine. I've been pretty nice in the past.
Actually, you have not. You've been sending me harassing emails. You emailed me yesterday, and then you sent the same text to me. So, actually, no, you've not been nice, Carl.
Okay. Those are communication things we're not harassing.
Yes, you have been harassing me.
Okay, well, that's your opinion.
You need to let me have the kids. This is my weekend with the kids, Carl. You are required to let me have them.
Okay, I'm not. This is my week. The whole week starts Friday and ends on Sunday. Read the document. Page 11.
This phone call took place on November 11th, 2016 at 11:26 a.m. In this, Carl lies and says that he's been nice and cooperative, which obviously he hasn't. Because in previous podcasts, I play recorded conversations where Carl is saying to me that he's not near as abusive to me as he would like to be, or as I deserve. And he says that, and when he's telling me that he's not as abusive to me as he would like to be, he's basically telling me that he hopes that I am recording it, because he somehow thinks that by people hearing him making threats to me that he's not as abusive to me as I deserve, that people are going to think that I really deserve it, because he thinks I deserve to be abused. So because he thinks I deserve to be abused, he thinks if other people hear him say that they're going to believe it. He thinks he has that much power over people. Our child was also receiving psychiatric treatment, of which he no longer receives. And he is still under a behavioral modification at school. And as far as his future and what his future is going to be like, I really don't know. I do know that Carl Edward Anthony is has basically been given a free pass to physically abuse our children and medically neglect our children, and also allow our children to be on the internet unmonitored every single school night and every weekend night, every single night, 24/7. Our kids are underage and allowed to be on the internet, allowed to have access to the internet and play video games with other people on the internet, and they are not monitored.